What's up? It's Ross and I'm back with another video. Please ignore my shirt. I feel like I am a sassy picnic tablecloth and I kind of fucking dig it. Yeah. I'm also having a weird thing with lighting. I can't figure out how to properly light myself at this time of day because the room is in the middle of the house and it's just all fucking, it's weird lighting. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like my videos are too dark and now I feel like I'm kind of overly illuminated, especially if I lean forward. So I'm just not gonna lean forward. But yeah, keeping the theme with a little bit of the last video I did about metalcore and post-hardcore from the early 2000s. I'm really stuck in that era and that genre. So I'm just gonna keep fucking talking about it until y'all are tired of fucking hearing about it. I got 5 CDs here, all from around that same era, early 2000s, between 2003 and 2005, because those are the fucking banger years. Playing in the background, don't know if you can hear it all, I just got it on for ambiance. This is the Bled with Pass the Flask. Came out in 2003, it's the earliest CD I'm going to be showing. Another one that I bought off the rack, probably at a Hastings because it's the only place I bought fucking CDs, maybe an FYE every once in a while. Sam Goody, if anybody remembers what the fuck that is. Fantastic post-hardcore band. It came out on Fiddler Records, which is another record label that's sadly gone now. They put out some early Newfound Glory, if I remember correctly, and a ton of other shit. I always like this cover. It's just very simple. You always tell flowers and shit, it's going to be post-hardcore from the early 2000s. It's kind of like if you see Filigree on an album cover, it's most likely a metalcore band from the early 2000s. A little bit of the booklet here. Got your band members there. I vividly remember seeing the video for the song You Know Who's Seatbelt, which is what it's called on here, back when, if I remember correctly, when I was getting into this band, it was Dale Earnhardt's Seatbelt because it was that era, and, you know, edgy. But on this one, it's listed as You Know Who's Seatbelt. Doesn't matter. A fantastic song. Spit Shine Sonata is another song that I fucking loved. Red Wedding, which was playing right now. Fantastic album, front to back. This band kind of fell off for me after this one. Found the Flood was pretty good, but I just kind of gave up on them after that. Pass the Flask will forever be their magnum opus to me. Really fucking solid shit. Solid post-hardcore. Yeah, early 2000s post-hardcore, man. This band fucking did it right. Let's move along to my next one. From 2004, this is actually on Triple Crown Records, which is still around. And I really hope I say this band's name right because I've been saying it the same way for about 15 years now. This is Anterrabae with Shakedown Tonight. I don't know what happened to my slip cover. I had the slip for a long time, but I guess in the move I lost it. But yeah, Anterrabae or Anterrabae, I've heard it both ways. I don't know which one's right because nobody fucking talks about this band anymore. Another band, I saw their video for Etc. Headbangers Ball, maybe? Might have even been something more obscure than Headbangers Ball. I don't really remember, but I remember seeing the video for Etc. and it fucking blew me away. And so I had a bootleg copy of this CD for a long time that a friend burned me. And then I bought my own copy. And then eventually lost that copy. So I got this one a couple years ago off Discogs. Another indicator of metalcore in the early 2000s, a lot of sepia. A lot of fucking sepia tone shit. That was a big thing. It's also a lot of fucking jean jackets. Good shit though. This album is super solid front to back. I re-listened to it a week or so ago just because I haven't spun it in a while. It's fucking great. Like I said, sepia. It's fucking everywhere. But yeah, this band kind of fizzled out, man. I don't even remember if they did another album after this. They might have done one more after this and then called it quits and gone on to do their own thing. But Shakedown Tonight was the shit, man. It was fucking mad groovy. Just killer riffs. The vocalist, I'm blanking on his fucking name. It's fucking insane. You can watch some live videos on YouTube, and he's just fucking crazy. But yeah, Anterrabae, Shakedown Tonight, fucking dope shit. I feel like nobody talks about this band anymore because they kind of just popped up and fizzled out. And more people need to know about this fucking album, especially if you're into that early 2000s metalcore, because it's fucking great. Alright, the next three are all from the same year because y'all know I fucking love 2005. We're going to go with probably the most popular and the one that people actually remember. This is Trivium with Ascendancy. This is a special edition. I picked this up at a Goodwill for like $1 a year or so ago. And it's the one that comes with the DVD. That I actually haven't watched yet. Yeah. It's their sophomore album in 2005. Roadrunner Records, of course. I liked a couple of the records that came after this one. Shogun was okay. And the one right after this one is okay. But for my money, Ascendancy was the best that Trivium ever sounded. It was the most cohesive songwriting. And it's got some of Matt's best lyrics on it. Matt is an insane lyricist. Like, no doubt. But this album... Pull Hard on the Strings of Your Martyr is a fucking classic song. Headbangers Ball, played it all the fucking time. A Gunshot to the Head, Trepidation, also a fantastic video that I remember them playing a lot. Like Light for the Flies. This is a fantastic album front to back. It's a different kind of metalcore than most of what I talk about. A lot of the stuff I talk about leans more on the metal side, and this is the more melodic side of Matt's always had that kind of a traditional heavy metal vibe to him, even when he's doing his screams. But like I said, for my money, this is the premier Trivium album. And there's got to be people out there that agree with me because, I mean, this is just top fucking notch. You got the booklet here. All your lyrics, some nice artwork. Got the nice expanded artwork on the front and back there. I still don't really know how to show CDs. I feel like I never do it right. But, yeah, everybody knows Trivium at this point. But I feel like a lot of the people that like Trivium now got into them well after 2005. And they got into them way further along in their career. And they're a completely different band now. They still have some of that metalcore vibe to them, but it's nothing like it was right here. This is the solid shit. Love that. That'd be a fucking sick tattoo. Just saying. But yeah, Trivium Ascendancy. This is the shit. You need to watch that DVD like soon. Alright, this next one is a fun one. I have a fun story to go along with it. These next two, very rarely do I see anybody actually know who I'm talking about when I say, this is Manntis with Sleep in Your Grave. Holy shit. This is out on Century Media Records 2005, of course. And this is one of my favorite metalcore albums from that era. Like, I've had 3 or 4 copies of this CD over the years. And like I said, you can always tell metalcore in the early 2000s because the fucking filigree. It's fucking everywhere. But that's okay because it works. Just lyrics in here. Yeah, like I said, this is one of my favorite metalcore albums from that era and of all time. It is so fucking solid and heavy front to back. And my funny story about this is this came out in 2005 on Century Media. If anybody remembers the show Battle for Ozfest, which aired in 2004, or no, it aired in 2005, same year as this. It filmed in 2004, and that was when I was still going to Ozfest. So I went to the St. Louis stop of Ozfest 2004, and every band had some random person come up and introduce them, and then they do something funny. One girl wore a cow costume, and Every Time I Die, maybe, beat on a bell around her neck while she danced around and shit. Lamb of God tortured a dude, made him do jumping jacks. Throwdown, I think, made a dude chug milk. I could be wrong on that one. I don't remember what the guitarist for Manntis, this guy, Adair Cobley, was a fantastic guitarist, by the way. I don't remember what he had to do, But they all did something, and we didn't know what the fuck was going on at the time. We just thought, that's weird. Just random people going up and introducing bands. Then when the show started airing and we realized that they were all competitors for this show, the most interesting thing about this band in general is they probably had the best career and they only released one album. Because they signed Central Media Records and they were the third in line. They got sent home before the finale. The two bands, Cinder, which changed their name to Sin and broke up soon after, came in second, I think. And A Dozen Furies from Texas came in first. Released like 2 albums and then they fucking yeeted themselves into whatever. But Manntis, they fucking destroyed it on this album. I want to say Adair brought in the other guitarist, Jeremy. And they actually had to write an acoustic song for Rob Halford of Judas Priest. And they wrote a song called The End's Where It Begins. And it's actually the final song on this CD. And it's a fantastic song. But yeah, front to back, Manntis, Sleep in Your Grave is a fucking insanely good album. I wish this band had hung out for a little while longer. Some of the guys went on to do some other shit, but nothing that really popped off. If you don't know Manntis, definitely check this CD out. You can find it probably relatively cheap on Discogs. Yeah, like I said, I've owned 3 or 4 copies. I always try to keep at least one on me, just as a fucking insane point of time. Yeah, Manntis, Sleep in Your Grave. Moving on to the last one. It's probably the most recent one I have in this video. Because I tried to find a copy of this CD forever. And I found one on Discogs for like $2 or $3. This is Winter Solstice, The Fall of Rome. Like I said, y'all aren't probably going to know who these last 2 bands are. Because I don't talk to very many people outside of random Facebook groups that remember the name of Winter Solstice, because they put out 1 album and I think an EP and a split, and then they're outie. That was it. It came out on Metal Blade Records. Y'all don't remember it. I wish Metal Blade remembered it, because then maybe we get a fucking vinyl pressing for it, because that's never probably gonna happen. This is one of the most iconic albums from this 2005 metalcore for me. I love that cover. It's fucking fantastic, spastic metalcore. And like I said about the last one, fucking filigree, because you can't be a metalcore in the early 2000s without some fucking filigree somewhere, including on your CD. But yeah, I don't remember where I heard it, or if I just randomly picked this CD up, went to track 2, because that's usually my go-to on stuff I don't know as I go track 2, because it's usually the strongest song, or the one that give you the most idea of what that band sounds like. So I went to number 2, which is Calibrate the Virus. It has one of the most epic, iconic metalcore intros of all time. Like just the singer just belting out, "Calibrate the Virus." Instant breakdown. Fucking headbanger. Just insane. From there, every fucking song. Malice in Wonderland is fantastic. To the Nines is fantastic. Le Aeroport. It's so fucking good. Just an epic album front to back. And like I said, really wish Metal Blade remember they pressed this, because a vinyl pressing of this would be fucking fantastic. I'm almost tempted to do it my fucking self, because I'm that dude. We the people of these United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, blah 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 blah, all that. Yeah. If you don't know Winter Solstice at this point, go on Discogs, buy it for the probably $2, and fucking listen to it, because it is such a fucking good, solid album that I never see anybody talking about, because it's fallen to the wayside in the sands of time. It was outshined by so many other metalcore albums in that era that it kind of just got pushed to the side and forgotten about. But not me, because I like to live in the past. That is Winter Solstice with The Fall of Rome, and it is definitely worth your fucking time. Apparently mine was a promo copy too, or a resale copy. Yeah, some awesome CDs that you need to be checking out if you're not. The Bled with Pass the Flask, Anterrabae with Shakedown Tonight, Trivium with Ascendancy, Manntis, Sleep in Your Grave, and Winter Solstice, The Fall of Rome. Fucking go check this shit out, because is Uncle Ross gonna lead you astray? No. Not while he's wearing a pink and blue shirt. He's not gonna do that. Punk is plaid, and I got you. I know what's good. And I got so many more fucking videos lined up for you guys. And I really hope you fucking dig them, because I'm enjoying making them and being back in this light. Not this light specifically, because it kind of sucks. But in general, I'm having fun. So I'm going to keep doing these as much as I can, and maybe not do that again. As always, follow me on Instagram at Ross Didn't Do It. Keep checking back. I'm doing at least one video a week. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for being you. And thanks for being cool. Now listen to my fucking music suggestions, because I'm not going to lead you astray. Hey guys, peace.